Press start to begin.
Excuse me. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Super Bonus Round. We're back with more Aiba, the Somnium Files. I'm your host, John Mookie, we're at JM. Joined as always by my girlfriend and co-host, Christine.
He burped.
I didn't mean for you all to hear that, but it happened anyway. Anyway, when we last left off, we finished Iris's blue route. So, according to the guide, there are only two major branches left. Two minor branches of the story left, but apparently they're major because they get you the resolution of the game. And then we're done with the Somnium Files 1. So,
Yes, one. You heard us.
yeah, because there is a sequel. We'll eventually do that, but I think we want to take a bit of a break. Because someone wants to play a certain, it rhymes with Splangelo Kablooey.
That was terrible.
I said it rhymes with it. It rhymes with it, doesn't it?
Does not. Right. Whatever.
Splanjo Fooey. All right. We just talked to Oda already. I don't have any. You believe any of this?
Date, you don't believe Tessa, right?
Right.
You don't believe Nizet Laws exists?
No, I don't.
Then why was she almost kidnapped?
I don't know. But it might have something to do with Renju.
He was looking for Iris.
Well, we know from the other route that it was indeed Renju that hired those people.
In any case, we don't know who's behind it. But we know she's in danger. Which is why I came here. I need you to hide Iris.
What?
I need to go somewhere.
To Hitomi's residence.
Yeah, I need to talk to her immediately.
Okay.
There's a room back there she kinda made her own. She's probably there.
She's certainly made herself at home. Has Iris been back there before?
Yeah, Tessa's been here a few times. Hide Iris? I mean, I don't mind, but... why here?
The organization that I'm in may have a traitor, so I can't take her to HQ. That, of course, means that I can't take her to my house either. So I thought this diner would be a good place. Her enemies wouldn't look for her here. If she's here with you guys, I know that she's safe.
Don't hee
Wait,
that. That's weird.
Guys?
Yeah, I'm expecting one more. Any minute now.
Yep.
Mizuki?
Don't worry, I understand everything. I'll protect Iris.
Anyway, if they do manage to find her here, having Mizuki around should help, right?
Right. I know how strong she is.
Good luck, you two.
Thanks, Date.
Right.
The Sagan residence.
Date.
I'm sorry for coming so late. I need to talk to you about Iris.
What is it?
I steeled myself and continued.
Iris said something to me that was very concerning. She said she's being targeted by an organization called Nizet Laws, and that she needs help. Does any of this sound familiar?
It started not to talk about the shooting at Golden Yokocho. I didn't want her to worry. For a while, Hitomi spoke.
I didn't intend to hide it from you. I just never found the right time.
Huh?
She's sick. Iris has a malignant brain tumor.
Ah, that's why she was suddenly dying.
It makes her say strange things sometimes.
I see. Her delirium could be a result of a brain tumor. It can also cause hallucinations and violent thoughts. It makes sense. Everything Iris said was likely a result of her condition.
I was summarized so bluntly, so calmly, but I couldn't stay calm. The words malignant brain tumor circled in my mind. How long has she been sick for, I guess?
We found out in January. She suddenly collapsed at school. She went to the hospital and they examined her. They found a tumor. According to the doctor, surgery wouldn't help.
You mean?
Grade 4. Terminal. She has a year to live.
Well, that's why
At
she kept
most.
saying I'm gonna die
That's what
soon.
the doctor told me.
Because she knew that she had a tumor.
She only has a few months left.
God, this just got
Sometime
heavy.
Real soon,
Speaking of which,
I'm going to die.
Does she know?
I didn't tell her the specifics, but I'm sure she knows.
no, she definitely knows.
It's a brain tumor. It can cause a number of side effects. Nausea and dizziness.
Oh,
Her
Yeah.
suddenly collapsing and saying weird stuff.
Sometimes her hands and legs go numb.
Yeah, when she dropped the spoon suddenly. Oh, it's all making sense. And that's why she was constantly pressuring Dot to go on a
Sometimes she
date
can't
with her.
control her body temperature.
That's the cold
No.
thing.
But I am kind of warm.
Oh my god, I almost feel bad for making fun of her
That was
being a
all caused
bitch.
by her brain tumor?
Ordinary treatments won't work, but there is one way to save her life.
Which is?
Date, it's from Mizuki.
Why now? Sorry, could you excuse me?
Step up to the corner room to answer Mizuki's call.
Date, I'm sorry.
They abducted Iris.
What happened?
Iris, she's gone. She disappeared. I only took my
Jeez.
eyes off her for a second.
What?
Oh, here we go.
Where did she go?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling. But she left a note on the table. Oh, just sent you a picture. Did you get it?
I have it now. Opening.
Oh
I'm
no.
going with the person I trust most. Please don't worry about me. Iris.
Iris.
That's
I
what's
have
his
tried
face, isn't
calling
it?
Iris with a different line. I cannot connect. It is probable that she turned her phone off.
Damn.
That means
Mizuki,
she's
let's split up
with...
and find her.
Ota?
Let Ota know too.
No, she's not with Ota.
She's with Renju.
Oh,
Where have you
Did something
been?
happen?
she was eavesdropping. No point in hiding it. I told her that Iris was missing.
What?
Something went quiet. She didn't ask why she disappeared. I'm sure she thinks it's a tumor. She thinks that Iris' illness is making her go insane.
Iris said that she was going with somebody. With the person she trusts most. Any idea who that might be?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for her.
I'll go too.
No, please, stay here. She might come home.
But
It's all right. I'll find her. Trust me.
okay.
Date, the person in Iris's letter. The one she trusts most. Who do you think that is?
Who does she trust most? The rest of the suggestions are for fun. Me?
You can't be serious. Should I replay the conversation from earlier?
You're stupid to think I could trust you, Date. Bye.
Unfortunately, Iris has completely lost faith in you. There's no way she trusts you now. I see. The man Hitomi was dating 6 years ago.
He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father.
I was going to go with Renju, but that might have been the answer.
But Iris said that she was looking for him. What are the odds she found him just now? I don't think that's possible. I think so too. Remember what Iris said?
I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Mm-hmm. Christine's doing a little I was right dance.
According to the mermaid at Sunfish Pocket,
He was looking for Iris.
Yeah, no.
I think Renju.
Yeah, that's why
called
those people were
Iris.
hunting her.
And Iris went looking for him.
Exactly.
Then what can I do? We've been looking for Renju. Everyone at HQ is looking for him too. Not to mention he's on the run with number 89. And even with all of that, we haven't found him. We don't even have any leads.
If we only had some clues to work with.
Then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Are you giving up? Iris might be with number 89 at this very moment. We need to find her immediately. Now think, Date. Where would Renju go?
Cold storage warehouse.
Not an option, apparently. Sunfish Pocket.
Ota already searched Sunfish Pocket. It's open for business. However, Iris was not there. I didn't ask about Renju, but I am sure that he would have told us.
Lemniscate?
I got a call from Mizuki. She went to Lemniscate, but no one was there.
Oh god.
Either the Sagan household or his house.
I'm worried about his house.
Renju's house is currently occupied by officers from HQ.
So he went back to the Sagan house residence.
If he went back there, we would have been contacted. It's true that they've known each other for some time, but when we went to the house, he was not there.
Doesn't mean he wasn't. Doesn't mean he was.
The cold
hiding.
storage warehouse.
There we go. Finally.
Cold storage warehouse. Maybe he's there.
No. I guess that counts.
That definitely can. This chick better not be dead already.
Dead and
Wait.
naked again.
There is no one here.
Damn. He's not here? Let's go, Aiba.
Wait,
What's wrong? Is there someone here?
no living organisms detected.
Then
No living organisms detected.
No.
you mean...
Let's search the area. We might be able to find something.
Hmm.
Oh, she's not dead, is she? Of course she is.
Oh, she's underneath the forklift.
Of course.
No. This can't be.
But here's the thing, that thing's still covered in ice.
How long has she been there then?
And the other eye's been dug out.
Iris. Iris.
Well, finally a game where a character named Iris dies and the person responding actually has good acting. Day 5 Tuesday, Jutai. If you're not familiar, there's in Mega Man X4, that which is one of the first ones that had voice acting. There's a character named Iris who dies, and the acting is it's famous for how bad it is. I'll have to show it to you after this episode. I'm starting to get Life is Strange vibes where I think no matter what you do, I think this game wants that bitch dead.
Have you settled down? The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness. I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking. I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable. Now that you're back, let's get back to business. You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words? Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten. Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
What?
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind. I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly. First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation. But even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why
was that? Why is the warehouse kept at freezing temperature? Ice cream!
Oh, I see you are back to making jokes. I am glad to hear that, but please stay focused.
Well, they're preserving something.
To preserve something?
Yes. Let us move on to the next question. Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
It's the other eye this time.
That is a unique factor. But there was something else, something more peculiar.
It's covered by a cloth.
What is unnatural about that?
Isn't it strange? The culprit hid the body because they didn't want it to be found. But then they cover it with a cloth? That implies they thought that someone would eventually find it.
But do you know for a fact that the culprit hid the body? And even if they were responsible, it is not uncommon that murderers feel a sudden urge of remorse or pity for their victim.
So the cloth was a sign of pity?
Now, question.
That
I
is
have
a
a question.
possibility.
Where the heck is Oda's mother or grandmother, or whoever? Where did she go?
She was just sitting in the back watching TV.
Sure.
Good question, though. We haven't seen them.
The culprit was afraid that the body would be discovered, so they hid it under the hood. But why there? The ocean is right here. If they really wanted to hide the body, they could have put weights on it and sunk it into the water.
As I stated earlier, the culprit may not have hidden the body. And even if they did,
They showed pity by hiding it in the warehouse rather than dumping it somewhere.
better than the ocean, I would imagine.
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read -58. With Iris's weight... Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question. Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse. But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
The ghost.
There's 2 irises.
Hey. Hey, guess what?
What?
That's one of the answers. Pick Iris is actually dead. Please tell me that's right.
I see. I understand now.
Ghosty.
Maybe we're thinking about this all wrong. Iris isn't alive. She's dead. I saw the ghost of Iris.
Mr. Date, it's time for your medication.
Nope, that was not the right answer.
Oh, well, boo. Maybe it's the bottom one.
You mean?
You've got it.
There are 2 irises.
Yeah,
I
there.
bolted the warehouse like a shot out of a gun.
Yes, there's 2 irises, a left and a right. Anyway,
But she was missing one, so she'd be ers or ris.
stop. Remember she was
I already
talking.
made that joke anyway.
Remember she was talking about the god of the moon and god of the sun or whatever. Someone tells me that body's
I
changed.
don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She appears to have been pregnant.
Okay.
How?
What?
Do not worry. The uterus does
I
not
don't
contain
know
a
what
fetus.
You mean after she was killed?
No. The fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth. The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size. This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious,
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
which means
Iris is still alive.
not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet.
So then this definitely is completely somebody else.
Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then.
Christine just stood up and started hitting the gritty.
Is there an estimated time of
Kitchen
death?
knife!
Impossible to
You think it was
determine.
Oda's mom?
This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years
Said
ago?
kitchen knife!
Exactly.
Who got it? Who has a kitchen knife famously in this game?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Exactly.
Aiba, who is this?
Unknown.
A Jane Doe, but it's definitely not Iris.
Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sajima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory
That's
from
why
more than 10 years
So
ago.
kept saying I'd never seen her before.
I believe that is the case.
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to.
So Sajima.
Oh.
Again! Okay, so
Oh, shit, never mind. So, maybe I was wrong?
12:01 p.m. specifically. Mizuki and Ota kept searching for Iris, but unfortunately they didn't turn up anything. Iris' whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, he's just looking for her blindly. I should focus on the investigation for now. It'll eventually lead me to Iris, I'm sure of it. With that in mind, I headed to So's mansion.
I thought I told you never to show your face here again.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman! You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago. Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, Where is Renju?
Suddenly, a gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
That's your tell for, you know, the loading screen.
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
Ugh.
Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice.
Shut up.
What do you think?
That is fucked up, Aiba. Come
Alice and
on.
Iris.
Well, her name is
I believe it
Aiba,
fits nicely.
short for eyeball, but you know.
Alright, Alice. What about
Why
her?
not call her Elsa? Because
Someone
she's
must be able to
frozen.
identify her.
Who?
What? Does that offend you?
Allow me to ask you
Let it
3
go.
questions.
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
When was the first time we saw this? Fuck, I don't remember.
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes.
Wow,
in
I
the
just
Somnium
guessed.
world, we saw the frozen corpse of a girl. Question 2. Who is the girl?
Yeah, you know what? This has been fishy this entire time. Iris has like is like really short hair and it's like up in a ponytail, but it wasn't that long.
Yes, it was her hair. She had pigtails that went all the way down to here.
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
Who's Adrian?
I understand your logic. We did see Alice in So's Somnium. In that sense, your answer is not incorrect. However, I mean specifically Alice's frozen corpse. Whose brain were we synced to then?
Was it? I think it was Mizuki.
Last night, you saw Alice's dead body in last night's sync. No, you didn't. Stop guessing.
Mizuki's.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy, but prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past. Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, the Kume Shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay, let's go.
Well, now I can tell if the audio's off sync by you doing that.
Date,
Did you find Iris?
if I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things. Like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga. And we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. It's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
He was looking for Iris.
That one line just keeps coming back.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
So Mizuki put the frozen corpse we saw with Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
Told Mizuki everything. How Renju ran off with the assassin 89. How 89 is connected to Sojima. And Sojima is connected to Alice's murder.
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89, and that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. You could see agony in her face. Silence lingered. Finally, she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice. It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemniscape. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift, and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris. The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination. What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
Because it was a repressed memory.
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah. I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and... I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years.
Jeez.
That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Aiba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance. A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Huh?
We've known each other for 20 years now. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Oh.
Alice's Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why?
I mean, Satomi's involved in this now.
Monica's body was found just now.
Wait a minute.
But even back then, Hitomi
Wait a
knew.
minute. Iris is that's Iris's
She knew
mom.
Monica was already dead.
Then who the fuck? Okay.
Hitomi adopted her.
At headquarters for questioning.
Well, that's why this is the peach route, I guess.
MPD still believes that
Their
the body
shirt.
they discovered was Iris.
Got it.
So
Contact
Hitomi knows
boss.
something.
Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
The plot thickens even more. And no nyam for you.
You're awfully calm. You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
Why don't we find out why she can stay calm?
Next time. Oh, you're not gonna say it with me?
Oh, you wanted me to say it with you?
Uh-huh.
Next time on Super Bonus Round. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Dum 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 dum.
It's not what that sound.
Ice, ice, baby. Austin, you happy I finally made that terrible joke about a dead baby?